let's open up the final model that you guys were working on last week. You should have your layers minimized to only these things like the lens, the light cone, the switch, the light base, and let's see, the outside frame and the diffuser. Right? This is what we're looking for today. Because I want to introduce you a very quick way to create a drawing. Okay? Now, in the first 5 weeks of this class, we learned AutoCAD to make a drawing of our solar light. But you need to understand that between the 2D world and the 3D world, the software behaves in different ways. In some ways, it take a long time, like AutoCAD. And some ways of using the software takes literally 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to show you a way to make a drawing of the light, the solar light, and it only takes less than 10 seconds to do. Okay, so what I want to do is go through a quick exercise of turning our 3D model into 2D data, and then quickly adding our different views: top, front, bottom, right, and left. I want to add some dimensions, and I want to add a border and title block. Okay. So go ahead and open up your solar light, and let's go through this quickly, and then I'll come around and help you. Okay. All right. So I've got my model. I've made efficient all of my layers. I have nothing extra. I have just what I need for the final design. Now let's make a drawing of this so that I can send it to the model maker, I can email it to an engineer, I can send it to a prototyping company. They need to understand rough dimensions of my design, okay? All right, so first of all, we go up here to dimension and we zoom down to make 2D drawing, okay? Very self-explanatory. And we click here, and up comes select objects to draw. Okay. In the perspective view, let's pick the wrong view first to see what I'm trying to explain here. This is kind of the generic view of our design. That's the view that explains everything. Okay. Now a view like this, not so good, right? It doesn't really explain the design. Okay, so I'm going to choose the wrong view to show you first what not to do, okay? So up here it says select objects to draw. In the perspective view, I pick everything, okay? Enter, and I get my drawing options window, okay? Here, the only thing you need to select is the 4-view USA. Now, they have a USA version, and they also have a European version, because there's a difference between the views between Europe and USA. And since this is software that comes from the USA, they come first, and then the European version, okay? But as a designer, you need to know both modes, okay? When you're looking, or when you're communicating with a European partner, you have to understand the European way, and when you're working with the Americans, you have to understand the USA way. So just for examples in this class, let's just pick USA for now, okay? Let's leave all this unchecked for now, and let's not touch this, and click OK. And so now it's thinking through all of the different pieces of geometry, and depending on how complex your model is, this stage might take 30 seconds, it might take 5 minutes, okay? So let's go back to the top view here and zoom out, and you can see it's created 4 different views.